right. Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am Ruth, your peace coach, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for your upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. Thank you so much, lifers, ladies who are already on here and greeting each other. You guys know what to do. If you have not already, make sure you like the page, follow the page, share the stream. I want to get at least 12 shares tonight. So can you hit that button and share the stream? Because as always, we have something good to discuss on tonight. And if you have not already, make sure you hit the notification button. So anytime I post, you will get those notifications. You will get any kind of post, video, whatever I put out there, you will get that. All right. If this is your first time here, welcome to our community, and make sure that you put your name in the comment section so that we can greet you. I may miss it. I may or may not see it. If you see me kind of looking down, I'm trying to look at the comments on there, but at any rate, make sure you put your name in there so that we can greet you and welcome you to our community. And here we call ourselves lifers because we are doing life together. All right, ladies, before I get into it, I just want to briefly mention the women's retreat. And I got a question. The women's retreat is January 27th. That's a Thursday through January 29th, and that is a Saturday. It is in St. Meinrad Arch Abbey in Spencer County, Indiana. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from Louisville. And I had an interesting question, a great question today. Someone asked me, they asked what time was it going to be starting on Thursday? And here's the thing, ladies, if you're thinking, oh, I have to take 2 days off from work, you really don't have to. You can only take, you only have to take 1 day off, and that's Friday, because on Thursday, we're not starting until Thursday evening. You can check in as early as 2, but we're going to have dinner at 5, and then our first session will start at around 6:15ish. So you can work a full day and then drive up, and then they're also an hour behind us. So you're going to be saving an hour that way. Okay. All right. So it's good to see all you ladies on here. Sheila, hello. Lakeisha, all right. Auntie Helen, all right. I love you. Phyllis Keelan, I'm trying to look at some of these names. Harriet Hollingsworth, love you guys so much. Kenya, thank you so much for watching. All right. I have a great topic. You all know that we are still in, can you believe that this is December? This is almost Christmas. It's crazy. It's crazy, ladies, and it's almost Christmas. And so we are still in our topic of there's still time. There's still time. And our scripture that goes with that is Ecclesiastes 3:1 that says there's an opportune time to do things, a right time for everything on earth, a right time for everything on earth. And ladies, you know that, look, I was getting ready to mess up again and go to that countdown like I did last week, but I fixed it. All right. So you all know our previous 3 topics on There's Still Time. Is there still time to begin? There's still time to heal. Last week, we talked about that there was still time to forgive. If you made any moves in any of those directions, that you decided to heal, you decided to forgive, you decided to begin or start something that you've been waiting all your life to start, put that in the comment section, because I want to know what it is that you have decided to forgive from, if you feel comfortable. If it's not something too personal, something that you decided to heal from. Again, if it's not too personal and you don't mind sharing, or if there's something that you decided to start to do that you have just, again, waited a whole lifetime to start. If you've done any of those things, put them in there, because I want to know, ladies, I want to know what it is that you're doing. Okay, so this week, this is our last topic on There's Still Time. And so what I want to talk about tonight is that there's still time to stop. There is still time to stop. Okay? You don't have to wait until January 1 to start something, to stop something. A lot of times with same thing with beginning something. Oh, I'm going to wait till January 1 and make that my New Year's resolution. I'm going to start eating better. Or you say, I'm going to wait till January 1 and I'm going to stop, I don't know, smoking. I'm going to stop eating bad. I'm going to stop eating all those cookies, or I'm going to stop, thinking bad about myself or whatever. And we wait and we procrastinate. You can go ahead and stop right now. Go ahead and get a head start on 2022 and go ahead and stop those things now. And I found this great quote that says, when you stop chasing the wrong things, you give the right things a chance to catch you. And so many of us are chasing after the wrong things, that we need to stop chasing after those wrong things. And then when we stop doing that, it'll give the good things a chance to catch you. All right. If you want to write that down, get a screenshot, you can do that. Okay. And here are some things about stopping. Here's some things I want you to know. The first thing, what are we doing that we need to stop? Stop wasting time. So many of us ladies, we waste so much time. Yes, we do. Now, what you're doing right now, that you're not wasting time, because you know why? Because you're building yourself up. You're learning things. So hopefully, yes, I believe that you're learning something. So if you're learning something, if you're being blessed by something that said, put a little hand up and say, yeah, that's me. I've learned something. This is really helping me. You are certainly not wasting your time on these 15 minutes. Okay. This is a great time of gathering of women where we learn and share. So you're certainly not wasting your time here. But there are things where we waste our time. And what are some of those things that we waste our time at? And I've got a list here. I hope you can see some of these. The first one is that stop checking and scrolling through social media. And I tell you, ladies, I've been guilty of that as well, because I love Twitter, and you'll get on Twitter or I'll get on Twitter and it'll be 30 minutes and I don't know where that 30 minutes went. And it was like, I was just on it for 5 minutes and all I'm doing is just scrolling and reading people's tweets and liking some and retweeting some others. It can be a time waster. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't ever get on Facebook or you shouldn't ever get on Instagram. But when you, I think one of the things that you can do, I think there's somewhere in the app on your phone where you can check and see how much screen time you have throughout the day. And if you have hours and hours of screen time, then you need to maybe change that. Now, if you've got maybe a half an hour of screen time, okay. But if you've got hours and hours of screen time where you're just on there all the time, you might need to look at that and say, I need to cut back on some of that social media. Another one is being disorganized. Do you know that being disorganized is a time waster? Because when you're disorganized, you can't find things and you spend your time scrolling through your emails, trying to look for what you're trying to find. You've got your bills over here in another place, and you got to run over there and try to find out what you need to pay and what you're doing there. And then you don't know what you've got in your cupboard. Do you need some more, potato chips? Do you need some more eggs? What do you need? Because you don't know, because it's all disorganized, or your closets are disorganized. And so you waste all this time trying to find clothes to wear because you've got your winter clothes mixed up with your summer clothes. And then you're going through and you don't know what you're looking for. Disorganization is a time waster. So you need to organize some things, as we talked about earlier in the year. Clean out that closet, clean out that drawer so that you can find the things that you need. Straighten up your bill so you can put your hand on what you need to put your hand on. Okay. Procrastination. That's another big time waster, because if you're just sitting there thinking, and I've done this again, I'm on Twitter and I know I've got a load of clothes in the laundry that I need to get up and fold. But I'm scrolling through on Twitter. And then I think, I wasted all that time. I could have had the clothes up and, and fold and put away. So when you procrastinate, That goes without saying. It's a time waster, ladies. It's a time waster. Gossiping. I bet you never thought that that's a time waster. And it is, ladies. Gossiping is a time waster. When you are gossiping about someone, or maybe you're not gossiping, but you're that person, they're telling you about somebody else, and you're just listening to all of that stuff. It's a time waster, and you could be doing something else with your time. Worrying. It's a time waster. When you worry about stuff, instead of taking action to fix it, if you can, just worrying about it is not going to change anything. If you have a pain in your body that you're worrying about, go to see about it. Just worrying about it, it's a time waster. Go see about it. Okay. Not enough sleep. When you don't get enough sleep, ladies, you can't think properly. So you spend more time doing the things that you need to get done because, you know, your mind is not right. You're tired. You don't think right. Your mind is all cluttered. Get more sleep. Checking your phone. Same thing as scrolling on social media. When you're just on your checking your phone all the time. I check for emails. I got to check for, and I know, ladies, I am guilty of that because my mother teases me all the time. And it's just like, what are you still doing on your phone? I'll go over to visit her. Then I'm on my phone. And I have to physically say to myself, Ruth Ward, put that phone down and engage with your mother. Okay. So I have to do that. Shopping, a lot of times it's a time waster. Yes, I know it is, ladies. When you just shop, you could be doing something else. I say all the time, how many red pairs of pumps do you need? How many pairs of blue jeans do you need? How many, different necklaces or whatever do you need? If they're all the same, it's a time waster. Stop doing all that shopping. Y'all know how I feel about that right now. See, I'm a little salty because I can't shop, right? For the next, I think I might be down to 300 days by now. Yeah. Okay. Trying to do too much. That's a time waster. When you try to do too much, you don't do anything well. So it takes you longer to get all your things done because you're trying to do too much stuff. Just pick the most important things that you need to get done and get those things done. Okay. Yes, it's a sinkhole. I'm trying to look at all these. And giving yourself too much time. Okay. Giving yourself too much time to get things done. That's a time waster because you're just kind of sitting around wasting time. Get it done. Make yourself a list. Set your goals, get it done, ladies. Okay. Those are some of the things that you need to stop doing. You don't have to wait until, like I said, January 1. You can stop those things right now. And then here's the last thing that I want to share with you really, really quickly is stop trying to be everything for everybody. Stop trying to be, in my last 2 minutes, stop trying to be everything for everybody because you just cannot. Because when you do that, you're trying to please everybody. You're trying to do everything for everybody. And then the one thing that you don't do, then they're going to get upset about it. So you stop and I know if you're like me, you want to get everybody a Christmas present because you want everybody to be happy. And even though they're not going to get you anything, and you're fine with that. But you trying to do all this stuff for everybody else and you are left feeling empty. Okay. So you have to stop trying to be the end all because what you're doing when you do that is you're making yourself a God. And you know what? You're not God because you're going to fail. So stop trying to put yourself up. Nobody else has to put you on a pedestal. Stop putting yourself up on a pedestal to say, I got to do this for this person. I got to do that for that person. I got to be there for this. I got to do that. Stop it. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I can't do that. So stop trying to be, let me look at my time. I got 1 minute left. So stop trying to be everything for everybody. Pick one person and be something for that one person. Okay? Because I want you happy, ladies. I don't want you stressed out. And when you try to be that thing for everybody, you're trying to touch everything, you're going to fail. So you need to stop it. All right. That's it for tonight. I love you, ladies, to life. I'm telling you, I really, really do. Thank you all so much for watching. And I've got some good stuff for the rest of December, setting us up for January. And remember, I love you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. And I want you to say no. Practice with me, saying it. No. No, I can't. Stop it. I love you. Have a beautiful week, peaceful week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.